Okay, looks like we're good. Running live. Hello, everyone. Neighborly here, and welcome back. Well, it is time to return once again to the newest series that I'm playing and streaming, the Yakuza series. The first run of it was interesting. Major highlight being, a very, very, very abysmal run of trying to show some kind of rhythm for the karaoke. Plus the whole kind of issue with the volume of the karaoke. I think I was able to fix it. I think it was tied to my master volume level, which is a little problematic because I oftentimes try and have that a little bit on the lower side, so I don't have to worry about, while things are going on, having to worry about speaking over it. And welcome to the stream, Fiji Man. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for popping in. Oh, and welcome to Birch. So, basically, we are going to be picking up where we left off. I have to go back to the karaoke place so I can try and show that I've been trying to practice just a little bit. Yeah, my biggest issue though is again. Well, I'll have to wait until see if anyone pops into the call, see whether or not I can hear them over this louder volume. Okay, where's the nearest spot with karaoke? Games, mahjong, shogi. Ooh, that might be fun. Okay, so forward 2 streets, hang a right, follow it down, then a left. And welcome as well, Mr. The Shadow. Oh man, I cannot speak at times, it seems. Mr. The Shadow on. Okay, I think this is the right way. I'm gonna be checking the map a lot because I have no sense of direction. I want to try and make at least make some kind of attempt at making up for that abysmal round of karaoke I had the first time I tried playing this. So, okay, karaoke bar, right here. Okay, gonna try the same song I played the first time, see if I can do better. Because, that was painful the last time. And if I do good enough, maybe I can try one additional song before moving on with the main story. Which was this one right here. So if I do good enough on judgment, which of these do you think would be I should try? This Rouge of Love, Heartbreak Mermaid, X3 Shine, or Baka Mitai? Or should I just try and go through all of them? But first, Bakabitai then. So, first, because first time I did this, I did horrible. Got like 50 score, got ranked as being tone deaf, and then Nishiki just went and just tore into me about having absolutely no sense of rhythm. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I did a lot better than the last time. I still kind of got a little choked up towards the end there, but okay, I'll take that. Okay, the music was still a little bit lower on that front, so I'm gonna try turning up the master volume a little bit to see if that makes the next one louder. But then turn it back down when I'm not doing karaoke because, again, I kind of don't want to have to fight to be heard over the game. So audio settings, master volume up. Okay. Now, that was the one I practiced on before. Let's try one I've not even touched yet. Here we go. Okay. I'm still far from having these things perfected, but I think I've managed to hopefully redeem myself a little bit with this. Come on. Yes! Best score yet! I'm gonna get a better sense of rhythm. I'm gonna get more internalized on this controller. But I mean, I don't want to spend the whole time singing karaoke, because from what I've seen, karaoke is a bit more fun when you're doing it with a group, especially when you got when you got a group of friends to kind of riff on you for when you completely blow it. Which I happen to have that first time round. And also remember to put the volume back down so we're out of karaoke. And make the return trip. Whoop. Coming through. Tight streets. Alrighty then. Now, aside from me probably overly hung up on just how bad my karaoke performance was, when we oh dear, when we last left off, things kind of went pretty sour. Because let's see, apparently the guy that my character roughed up to collect money on, someone came by after I left and put a bullet in his brain. Double tap. So now I'm basically wanted as the murderer, even though Kiryu here apparently only is mostly a puncher, doesn't use guns, and the the current trio of lieutenants in the Yakuza are trying to use this as a power play to take over, and use me as a means to bring down the guy who's currently in charge, who's currently in jail because apparently someone somewhere went and did something a little fishy and most likely leaked some to the police some information about a secret meeting that was being done so they could nab the big boss. So now Kiryu is going to do what he thinks is the best thing to do to try and take responsibility for his mistakes.
兄弟、お前が組を抜けると言ったってクゼの野郎がそれを許すとは限らねえ。何が起きてもおかしくない。覚悟を決めておくんだ。
Let's go.
大丈夫だ。行こ
う。分かった。乗れよ。
Okay. I tried doing a little bit of off-screen grinding, but I couldn't find anyone else that wanted to pick a fight, so I can get any more money to use to power myself up. So, got to worry about that a bit later.
なんでだよ、おやつ。俺らの道は 俺らが自分で決める。今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。今さら善人ぶんなよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。桐生、俺たちはずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられて、そういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。施設上がりの人間は夢を見ることも許されねえってのか。
なあ、今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
俺はよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。俺たちがこの道に入る前の晩だったよな、確か。てっきりお前も同じこと思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな、兄弟。
Okay, Kiryu, what you gonna do?
見慣れたはずの事務所が今日はやけに不気味に見えるな。
お疲れ様っす。
親父は堂島組長は事務所にいるか？
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
Oh, right. Now I remember going directly to the big boss.
桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
桐生さん、え、本気っすか？
ああ。
Alright,
すまな
because
かったな、兄お前はもう行ってくれ。
本当にやるんだ。
yeah, because of Yakuza politics,
組長に
there's
話
no
を
way
つ
he
け、
can go and try and make things
死
right
ぬと
while he's
決まった
still
わけじゃ
in
ね
the
え。
Yakuza.
せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんな真似ができるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな、兄弟。
I'm pretty sure this is going to end in a fight.
Blarg.
Hello, Orsk.
How you doing?
Basically, at this point, apparently trying to quit the Yakuza.
Ew, that never ends well.
Yeah, mostly because apparently need to try and fix things that have gone wrong, but as long as I still am under the oath, there's no way I can do it without having the boss that my character looks up to get implied.
いいんだな、桐
はい。組長に破門のお願いに上がりました。お取り次ぎ願います、クゼの兄貴。
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。話だったら 代わりに俺が聞いてやる。
And this is dang, I've got a lot of phlegming going on today.
円弧も詰めてねえじゃねえか。手ぶらで組み抜けの挨拶とはな。
Yeah, this is probably the biggest scumbag who's responsible for everything.
ああ、
あんたと話しに来たわけじゃねえ。組長はどこにいるんだ？
今現場で組み仕切ってんのはこの俺だ。口の利き方には気をつけろよ。あ円弧は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。挨拶だけで組抜けさせてくださいってか。お俺学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞこら。よ考え直せやキー。今なら全部水に流してやる。風間の頭からの一粒の情報を聞き出せ。もうそれしかお前の生きる道はねえんだからよ。
You say that's the only way to come out of this alive?
合わせてもらえませんか？
Yeah, I choose option C.
破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのによ。あ、米田。
はい。
消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。薬品でドロドロにして流すってのもありですが。
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家の評判も上がるって思うよ。
I'm gonna look forward to getting to beat your ass later on once I'm a lot stronger. Cause I just can't shake that. No, I'm at one point I'm coming back and I'm gonna kick your ass, Kuze.
あんた、
ああ、
組を勝手に殺すのか？組長に無断で？
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組み抜けたんだろうが。
ああ、確かにそうだ。その言葉待ってたぜ。
何？
てめえ。
てめえ、兄貴分に向かって何しやがる。
兄貴分だと？俺はもうこの組の人間じゃねえ。あんたさっきそう言ったはずだ。かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが、こっちも遠慮なく手出させてもらう。クゼの兄貴。こいつは俺がやらしてもらいますよ。
任せる。好きにしろよ。
Yeah, looks like you ended up giving me what I wanted after all.
あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら 話ぐらい聞いてやる。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
Okay, here we go.
覚悟はいいな。
いつでもいいぜ。
来い。
Gone one. Late shot.
That one hurt.
Get the licks in there. I thought the great Japanese was the best Yakuza. Also, this track that is currently playing in this game is easily one of the best fight tracks in the game. Please don't. I see you like using objects to hit people with. You're gonna love Beast style.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with this.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, Beast style is definitely the best for hitting people with heavy objects.
Nice.
Brawler is great for it too.
Yeah, took a few punches, but so far so good.
This really gives me Saints Row vibes. Just in Japan.
Yakuza's a bit more serious in sense.
From what I've seen of the game, there's a lot of very Saints Row-esque things.
Oh yeah, I could definitely say that. It's sub stories are very.
I mean, case in point, the meme of, isn't there one guy that just like looks at something and then curves up a wooden statue or something with an axe in the middle of the street? That's in one of them apparently. I'm like, yeah, that's Saints Row.
I couldn't tell you for the Yakuza games. That might be in one of the later ones.
Yeah, because I think it's a later one because it looked like decently good resolution. I mean, this already looks pretty good, but I think this one's what, like a pre-sequel?
Yeah, it's a pre-sequel. It's chronologically it's set in the 1980s, meaning it's the earliest chronologically in the series, but it was only released in. Check my library. It was only released back in 2018.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that's pretty recent actually. Like that's the reason why this looks so good. I mean, and I don't think there's anything too wrong with the first one. Like, still holds up somewhat.
Yeah, the Kiwami, it was released actually after this, because it was a remake of the original. The original OG Yakuza 1 was released on PS2, I think.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, the original Yakuza 1 was released on PS2, then they released Kiwami, which was a remastered remake in 2019. Which is why it basically takes a lot of elements from
Oh, out the
Zero.
window! Woo!
Yep.
Ooh, you just what's the term? Defenestrated him.
Yep, that is the.
Yeah, because I remember Chaco was playing the game of like the company that just makes defenestration games.
Remember, Nay, don't forget to hit your well, technically it's the XXY combo, but what you could think of it as the square triangle combo.
Nice.
It's very useful.
But yeah, I think they're currently working on putting out Tactical Breach Wizards, which looks like really good. But it's all about just yeeting people out of windows.
Ouch. Yeah, you're gonna have trouble. Remember, your rush style is your fast style. It's very much based on combos.
Which makes
Combos
sense.
and dodging. If you're having trouble locking on, are you using an Xbox controller or
Xbox controller, yeah.
Alright, lock on with RB. That would be the your equivalent of R1. The right bumper.
This guy just does not know when to quit.
Those heavy types are frequent in these sections. The guys with the big dudes with heavy objects always block the stairs like that. Also, that guy in the suit, he's extremely stubborn. He keeps coming back. He will keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. But yeah, for sections like this one, where you're fighting for a building like this, they are frequent throughout the crap. Honestly, even Like a Dragon Ishin has them. So Ishin, Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, every mainline Yakuza game and most of the spin-off games have these sections. But they always, obviously, they always have like at least one big guy blocking like where you need to go. Usually something that can knock you down, like a chair or something, especially in mainline games. But you're always, it's always recommended that you get some good healing supplies before you actually go into one of these sections, because they are very intense and usually have a pretty nasty boss fight in them sometimes.
Nice.
Well, lesson learned.
Yeah. Honestly, I personally make sure to go to the pharmacy in Cambrocho in this one, and when I'm in Zero. Or obviously Sudbury, because the two main cities in the Yakuza games are Sudbury and Cambrocho. Cambrocho is basically just like a fictional equivalent of Tokyo. Well, a fictional place in Tokyo. Sudbury, I think, might actually be based in real place.
Ah, yes, Nate. When you got the time, you got a text document to read through. I dropped the same thing that someone else, when they asked them, Doc about this.
Nice. Yeah, don't forget, you can use in rush style, your main ability is dodging. Use your left bumper at the right time to dodge the opponent. Unless you haven't blocked that yet.
Whew. Sooner or later, sooner or later, you are going to have to go down and stay down, bub.
I think that's a different guy, actually. Unless I'm behind. Big fella, the annoying fella with the mustache.
Yeah.
He'll keep, honestly, he is, no matter how much you knock him down, he's gonna keep coming back. Well, technically, story-wise, he can come back, but for this, once you get past a certain point, it's like, stop. But that isn't the same one that isn't the guy you keep knocking down. The guys you keep knocking through doors, those are just random, like, random Yakuza. The guy you keep knocking out a window, he is very stubborn. But you'll have a bit of a way of stopping this guy. Well, momentarily. Also, your stamina and X, make sure to use those if you need.
gonna use that top off my health a bit.
And your heat bar.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the most annoying thing about Zero is you do lose heat when damaged.
Hmm.
Not something you have to worry about in the rest of the stuff, so yes, and they are all taking place. By the way, have you run into Mr. Egashiri yet?
I don't think so.
Yes. He wears a fedora, you'll recognize him. When you see him. But yeah, you'll want to make sure you got some plenty of cash before you run into the villa. Well, you make sure you use plenty of cash to level up, because you'll need a lot of health levels before you run into him. Otherwise, meeting with him will be, well, you won't like it, trust me. Yeah, you know that won't be coming back at this point.
Okey-dokey, man. I think I'm gonna step out and pop into Feast Ram.
Ow!
Best of luck.
I think she just died.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is why you always should probably top up on supplies before you do these sections. Okay, the game just back. Yeah, there's a boss fight coming up at the end of this bit, so.
Well, on the plus side, it put me up at full HP, and I still have the stamina X that I can use now.
Oh yeah, you don't have any supplies whatsoever except that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that as it would be a marathon to the boss fight.
These sections always are. There are multiple in this game, there's multiple in Kiwami, Kiwami 2. Like, every single Yakuza game has multiple of these sections in every game. Which is why it basically says, are you ready or not? Which is basically why it says, before you go in, do you want a chance to prepare? It basically is giving you, like, a chance to grab some healing items before you go in. Which is why I always head to the pharmacy before I do big sections like these. When I think there's a big section coming up, like a big story section, like, if you've got the, oh, you need to go to this place, such as Dojo Family HQ, and it says, oh, am I ready, or I'm not ready yet, that usually implies that the I'm not ready yet bit is usually an indicator that a big fight is coming up. So the game gives you plenty of chance to prepare. And the game does get harder the further you go in. Like, the further you progress into the story, like, tougher enemies will start spawning when you get, like mid to late game, the random enemies you see on the street will actually start getting tougher. At current, they're just, like, low level, just in terms of health bars. but they actually progress. Their health bars and toughness progress with the story, not with you. So they level separately from you do, but they level with the story. So late game, you get guys with big health bars. Not this guy. Not like this guy. Not like Yonoda, because he's got like he's kind of a mini boss. But you will get the ones with the larger health pool that are tougher to take down, and they will become like once you get like especially the final chapters of the game, they will start becoming like the only ones that spawn. You won't have just the small health bars anymore. You have the large health bars, and you need a lot of abilities to take them out. Yeah, I definitely think once you finally get through this section, you'll probably want to stop supplies and shit.
I was hoping someone would get their face shoved in a urinal.
Luckily, now that you've done this to him and thrown him out a window again, he ain't coming back. This is the final time you face him. Like, at least in this section. He will get the crap kicked out of him later on in the cutscene, but that is way, way down the line, near the end of the game. But he is still alive. And Kiryu does give him what's coming. Kiryu does give the guy what's coming to him. But he's just doing his job for the moment, so... You know.
At the moment, yes, he's just doing his job. Whew. Yeah, I came into this woefully underprepared.
Yeah, and you have to fight Daisuke Yakuza.
派手な短歌切るだけあってなかなかやるなおめえさんも風間の頭もいいガキをスカウトしたもんだ
Also, he's way tougher than his subordinate.
俺がまだボクシングやってた頃におめえと会ってたか
Yep, this guy's an ex-boxer.
クゼ口が聞けなくなる前に吐け
He's also one of the main enemies in the game.
誰なんだどこに隠してる
ガキが調子に乗りやがって下にいた役立たずどものせいで勘違いさせてまったらしいが堂島を甘く見るなよキリお前はもうこの手で直接やらねえと気が済まね
えいつまで能書き立ってんだ
Also, I think you're hearing the beginnings of his theme. Kuse's boss theme is called Pledge of Demon.
こっちから行くぜ
You don't hear it yet, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you... Yeah, this is Pledge of Demon. Also, he's got 3 health bars.
Go ahead.
See?
Just gotta have to take it nice, and stay a nice steady pace.
Pretty much. He can block. He's a full-on boss, so he's got like a lot of attacks. You can also probably tell that his boss. This is actually his very low-key version of his boss theme. Koze is like Kiryu's main nemesis throughout the game. For both storyline reasons and because like, he's a kick-ass, he has a kick-ass music theme. But it will actually ramp up in your next fight. Not to worry though, it will be a while till you actually fight him again, but by that point you will have hopefully improved in terms of like, you'll have a lot more abilities by that point, and trust me, you'll need them. He's not the final boss, but he is like a very big... he's a very important character in these fights. And there's a reason, it's like his main, what is seen as his main fight has been parodied, done like reanimated sometimes, like this and that with I think it's like Demo versus Spy or something. Demo Kiryu versus Spy Skate, was it? I think. You'd probably be better off using Rush at the moment, because they can block a lot of your attacks, and you can break them usually. You can probably break his block with a heavy hit. Blocks with light hits, try and break his block with a heavy hit or even the circle. Don't forget to evade with A. Remember, you can still hit him while he's down. While you've got him laid out, you can still inflict damage, which is important to take both fights in the Yakuza games. See?
I got him down pretty far for going in there with reduced health.
Yeah, and with 0 healing items.
Oh, I had 1 healing item.
But yeah, after this, I think this is around the time when you've not run into Mr. Shakedown yet, have you?
I don't think so.
Well, definitely. Well, that's definitely one thing you're gonna probably run into soon. Mr. Shakedown is one of the main gimmicky characters in this game. There's multiple Mr. Shakedowns. The main one first is Ikashira, as I mentioned. Hirori Ikashira, one of the Mr. Shakedown, is one of the most in the game. There's one of those Shakedowns. Ikashira, Yukisato, Kawahashi, and Kenji Blade. There's like 4 of them. They all have the same, like, attacks, though. They are also the toughest enemies in the game. Yeah, okay, according to this, even with inventory maxed out with healing items, fighting Mr. Shakedown with low base health is nearly suicidal. And there are a handful of attacks Mr. Shakedowns can use that are one-hit kills at low base health. So yeah, Mr. Shakedown is nothing. Also, if you lose to Mr. Shakedown, you don't die, but he steals all of, and I mean all of your money. Which is why I recommend giving some dollars off stream, because he'll show up like in a tutorial encounter where you can if you can survive him long enough, he'll just kind of run off and be like, I need to take more time before I can deal with you. I will be back. Or you can just lose to him and end the encounter immediately. But if you think Yakuza here is tough, he's a walk in the park compared to Shakedown.
ほらどうしたあまだだ
Come on.
You can still use your regular punch or just the regular punch combos on down opponent.
ほらどうしたあ
Oh,
Finally got him.
got him.
桐生てめえは兄弟手貸せこのがしましろ
This must be the big boss then.
Yep. How did
思い出し
you interrupted him while he was watching his cartoons.
堂島組長
Sohei Dojima.
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのかクゼ堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんがみっともねえ恥さらしやがる風間の器にはほど遠いな
でも親父その頭が拾ってきた鍵がこいつです桐生一馬です
お前取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだなバカな真似しやがって
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました俺は誓って殺しはやってませんですが疑いがかかってる以上組に迷惑をかけられませんだから俺を破門にしてください
虫がいいこと言ってんじゃねえぞバカ野郎親父こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけますこれ以上親父に迷惑かけませんから
お前仇に手かけんのか桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか
そんなこといや俺はしてません
親父に向かって嘘はよくねえな兄弟
阿波野
俺もはっきり聞きました桐生はもう組を抜けた人間だそれを殺すのに親父の許しはいらないそう言ってましたよねクゼの兄貴
てめえら
クゼこれ以上無様さらす気か
Chibisawa, you piece of shit.
お さあ兄弟、久世剣能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。
Even with the lag.
兄貴の好きなけじめです。男見せてください。よーく見とけや。
That was pretty satisfying, actually.
うちの若頭補佐が一度口にしたことだ。桐生一馬、今日限り堂島組を破門とする。堂島組長、ありがとうございます。桐生、ここまで苦労して組を抜けたかった理由は何なんだ。
俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやっさんも全く関わりありません。ですがあの一坪で俺が金を取り立てた男が死に、組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
さあ、飯でも食うか。はい。
堂島組長、
お前が組抜けて取れる責任ってのは何だ。
それは絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を。
そうか、その必要はない。
でも犯人を。
犯人？そんなのはサツが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせんだ。お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろ
う。はい、少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。
だから破門を申し出た。
そうです。
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
え？
風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生、お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。この理屈はわかるだろう。
堂島組長、
極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でも探すんだな。
And I can't but get the feeling like that line's not gonna hold a lot of weight considering how many Yakuza games there's been.
じゃあ俺は どうすればいいんだ。
You'll understand as the story progresses. It will make more sense later on, but for now, Kiryu is indeed a civilian. But yeah, no, since there are more Yakuza games, it's obvious that Kiryu does eventually go back. Somehow. I'm not going to tell you how he ends up going back, because even I don't understand how he ends up going back and becoming the Dragon of Dojima. Because even I don't understand how the hell he goes back to the Dojima family eventually, because like... I mean, obviously with that... Obviously, it's not even a spoiler to say that he does go back, because everyone knows him as his literal title. This is literally his origin story of the, quote, Dragon of Dojima, so... obviously, it's quite clear that he will eventually go back, but even I don't understand the details behind it, because I'm not sure if I wasn't paying close enough attention, or maybe there's some kind of weird... I mean, obviously, I don't understand how he'd be accepted back, is what I mean, because of everything that happens in the game, so... Even I don't go that far, but obviously it is quite clear he would be going back. Just merely due to the fact that this is a prequel. Just because it's a prequel, you know it's kind of a given that he will eventually somehow go back. From the mere fact.
Yeah. And that's chapter 1, and completed. Plus bonus million yen.
You'll get a completion bonus depending on how much yen you made in the chapter. Like, in the actual, like, how much yen you make in the chapter, it'll say you made X amount of yen, like, worth, as you say, worth, 1 TV anime production cost.
Yeah, in this case, made about 10 million through battle.
And, of course, the thing is, obviously, it changes the actual description, depending on, actually, it does this for every chapter, and for every game as well. Well, at least in the mainline games. It seems to do this for at least 1 and 0. I can't tell you about 2 because I can't remember. But yeah, you get, like, depending on how much yen you make in each chapter, it'll actually tell you, like, a description of worth how much or X amount it is.
Climax battles item opened.
Basically, that means you can now fight. You can now go to the main menu and fight. You can opt in to fight Kuze himself. Like Daisuke Kuze in the first battle, just fought him in.
So basically, a replay option.
Pretty much, kinda. It's more like a boss rush thing where it's just him. It's more like a boss challenge.
It's still
where you can.
It's nice.
Where you can just opt in to face his specific boss fight, and of course it allows you to do the other boss fights for other characters. I think.
It's still nice though that this game has options to go back and replay stuff.
There's a premium adventure mode after you complete the game. There's basically just a free roam. Essentially, it's set like the premium adventure is literally just set like. It's just obviously you can just wander around freely, but the idea is like it will stick you in the game right before you enter the final boss, but without any actual story stuff, so you can just do all the sub-stories and whatnot. Kind of like in GTA free roam, after you complete the mainline, after you complete any Grand Theft Auto game, it allows you to free roam to complete any sub-stories or side content you haven't yet completed. You can even import your save with the New Game Plus after using a premium adventure, so any leveling you did in premium adventure, you can carry those over to a new save. Word to the wise though, those blocks that open up on each of your skill trees, those ones that are sealing off your current abilities that you have to open up in Real Estate Royale and Cabaret Club Bazaar, those will relock in a New Game Plus. However, any abilities you've unlocked under those will still be unlocked. Like any abilities you purchase from any of those blocks that have been removed will still be removed, but the actual blocks themselves will be put back in
私に危険はありま
place,
せん
so you can't buy any new
桐生さん。
ones,
くつろいでください。
which is kind of stupid.
So basically, in New Game Plus, if you can help it, get all those unlocks before you go and do a New Game Plus, so you don't have to worry about
俺の服
being
は
locked out of them.
だいぶ汚れていました
Kinda,
の
even I
で
don't have all of
ク
them
リー
though.
ニングさせています。すぐにお返ししますよ。
And I'm on a New Game
立花
Plus.
さんだったな。
ええ。ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋？それが俺に何の用だ？
料理、本当に食べないんですか？
I like Tachibana, he's a good guy.
右手は義手です。無作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なもので、ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
そんなことは聞いてね
桐生さんは登場過剰という言葉を知ってますか？
え。登場？
登場過剰。いくつもの花が集まって大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知のある花もその登場過剰でしてね。
何の話をしてる？
ひまわりですよ。ひまわりのあの大きな花はたくさんの小さな花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。風間さんがひまわりと名付けたんですか？
あんた一体。
あなたはひまわりで錦山さんと兄弟同然に育った。もう一人沢村由美さんというお嬢さんもです。やがてあなたと錦山さんは親と慕う風間さんを追って極道の世界に入った。そして今は殺人の濡れ衣を着せられ、その影響で風間さんも破門の危機にある。
もういい。あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
また殻の一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば風間さんは破門を免れません。ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば風間さんを守ることができます。それに、あなたの濡れ衣も晴らさなければカムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めばきっと真犯人を追えます。
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？あんたの本当の目的は何なんだ？俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し入れを拒むと？
あんたの話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この町じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
You got a good point, Kiryu.
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。
Seems too good to be
でも
true.
いつか考え直してくださると信じています。
He has a good head on his shoulders.
せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、分かった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。では私はこれで。
Over there.
Okay. So first things first, find the phone and save after all that, so I don't have to go through all that again.
Absolutely. Though, in fairness, the first thing you encounter was that cutscene, right?
Yep.
You are making sure you make use of the game's autosave feature, right?
Yeah.
So it should probably it has probably autosaved then. See, you've already got one there, slot 2. It allows you to save after the intervening area section between each chapters. You already allows you to save. So yeah, the only part you're skipping there is the cutscene. But you don't have to go for a big ass fight again, luckily.
Yep. So let's go and try and spend a little bit of this money on some more health.
I would recommend searching for the pharmacy as well.
Pharmacy.
The actual map. Yeah, just spend some on another. Yeah, use one of the health upgrades first, I think. There's a bit of a delay, so it's one of the other shops to the right of the map.
Let's see, convenience
it's not
store.
on Tenkaichi Street. It's north of that one. It's north of the Abysmal Pawn, which is yeah. There you go. That's the shrine. Yeah, that Kotobuki Drugs. We were just on it.
Oh.
The drugstore.
Kotobuki Drugs.
Yeah, it's the one just north of the shrine, which has got the weird kind of fork shape.
Okay, so...
There you go. Kotobuki Drugstore. 24-hour drugstore, Kotobuki Drugs. You can buy... You can't buy any, like, the max level healing items because those are limited, but you can buy, like, the high tier stuff from there. The maximum tier healing items, like Toughness Emperor, I think it is. And... I mean, you can get Stamina Royale and, like... And Torrent Plus Plus, but you can't get Torrent Triple Plus, because that's, like... You can only earn those from, like, specific side items.
Yeah, I got some Yakuza kind of bugging me on her fights in the street now. Let's see.
For the most part, you'll be running into Men in Black, hooligans, and bikers. Not to be confused with the MIB from You can recognize Yakuza, obviously, from their colored suits and their standard Yakuza haircuts. You'll also find salarymen that wear colored suits as well, but you'll know that they aren't Yakuza because they have just like more well, they have more like civilian style haircuts. So you can tell them from a distance. Really easy to spot them in the crowd, though. But in the main, like series, the prequel, the only ones that wear the colored suits are Yakuza themselves. Except for just found hooligans. Hooligans and delinquents. Delinquents, hooligans, and I think that's what they call it. Just like delinquents and hooligans. They always wear those kind of outfits. The more civilian type characters will just wear show more civilian clothing. But you'll be able to easily start picking out the types of enemy in the crowd, just from a distance. Before they even aggro on you. If you ever need some quick cash from battles, or just like they'll have some steam on beating the crap out of a bunch of enemies, you can easily pick them out in a crowd. Because each enemy type has distinct appearance. Each enemy type has a distinct appearance.
Okay, so I should be here. Kotobuki Drugstore.
Yep. But also be careful, because there's a bunch of Yakuza. If they turned around, they would have just been attacked. You had the great timing to get in there, because just before you run the map, there was a bunch of Yakuza to your left.
Okay.
I should also warn you, later in the game, they'll start spawning in groups of 5. Well, as in, like, you'll only see them walking around in groups of 3, but then you'll find them start walking around in groups of... You'll find groups of 5 start fighting you. Your best options are some Stamina and Royale, maybe some Torrent Plus Plus if you need the heat, and usually, I'd say Toughness Emperor. I usually keep at least, one of each row. Personally, so I keep like 2, 3. I usually keep about maybe 5 of each, and then have like one of the final rows open up. So I keep like personally, I usually keep like 5 Toughness Emperor, 5 Stamina Royale, and 5 Torrent Plus Plus. And then anything else I usually just leave like. Actually, usually, honestly, myself, I just fill up my inventory. Any extra items I get, I just stick in the item box.
So...
Or I'll leave an extra. I'll just leave the last row of my inventory opened up for just extra loot if I need it. But if I think I'm going to be running into Mr. Shakedown a lot, I will just make sure I got a lot of stamina and Toughness Emperor, because you can kind of cheese him if you're playing a very specific variant of Majima, or one of very Majima styles, but here you cannot cheese him as easily.
So I've got 11 million to work with. I save some for upgrades, so I want to save at least 4 million for upgrades because I can get in both styles another one that's 2 million apiece for health bonus.
You're not going to be using that much because it's only a couple of thousand, and you've already got 100,000. So
okay, 5 emperors.
Add to 5 stamina and Royale as well. Obviously, you only need your general. There you go. See, it's really not that much. But the Kotobuki drugs is the best place to get best place to get like high tier healing items like this. They're about like maybe what the heck is the star rating on these? I think they're about maybe. They're not maximum stars, but they're one off the maximum. Like Stamina Royale is like the one under. It is the. Yeah. It's the It's the second highest tier. The highest tier of them all is Stamina and Spark, but that's only available from Dream Machines, and it's only in this game.
Okay, so 2 million to boost the health.
Yeah, so basically all those items there are just like one. All the items I've just told you to grab are like one off the game's possible maximum tier, but the maximum ones you can't actually get yet.
I'm gonna use Power Surge 1 in Brawler just so I can do more damage.
Don't forget that the health boosts can always, for every fighting style, health boosts carry across all battle styles.
Yep. So next, gonna go over to Rush, get the. Oh wait, the Rush. The next one is 30 million, so can't get that there.
Not quite yet.
So let's see what we got in Rush. 400,000 for Power Surge. A little bit of damage helps.
Absolutely. Rush I find is the hardest to trigger heat actions on, and in Zero at least. I found that in Kiwami they actually added a few more easy opportunities to get some heat actions, but it doesn't have the. It's got plenty of its own, but personally, due to my playstyle, I haven't been able to trigger a lot of the rush heat actions because they require some very specific criteria.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a single heat action in Rush yet.
Well, you do have the basic ones, like when an enemy is face down, you can obviously kick them in the face, or you can stamp on their head if they're lying down, if they're supine, lying face up.
Let me see here. $400,000 for a quick recover. That is something that I'm definitely taking.
Only works in Rush though. But yeah, the Rising Tornado is a fun one. If you hit that while you're knocked down, I think I recall correctly, perform a sweep. I think you can sweep the enemy's legs out from one of them. Can't quite recall though. It's been a while since I've been in Yakuza 0.
Okay, I've got 6 million left, so don't want to go too far overboard. So I got stuff to spend on other things. So I think I'm gonna pick up the flying kick.
That's a good one. Also, each of those ones that says M, that means it's yeah, there's M ones. Each of those abilities, you need to get those from a trainer. Each fighting style has a different trainer, so yeah, it's a master ability. Basically, each fighting style has a different master, and they're numbered in order of when you get taught each one. So that one you were hovering over just a second ago. Number 2 is the second one you'll get taught in Brawler.
So
you've already met your Brawler trainer, but he just hasn't been unlocked as a trainer yet.
Let's see.
In fact, he's already introduced you to your Rush trainer.
That I'm
Bacchus.
Bacchus
Bacchus is your Brawler trainer. I can't remember what his name is, but the Rush guy that taught you the Rush style, he's your Rush trainer. Your third trainer will also be unlocked, but you have to pay a little. Well, actually, no, I can't say it. Your third trainer is an interesting one.
Okay, I've got enough points into Brawler, things unlocked into Brawler style to where I have access for, once I'm able to get trained, the first and second master slot. Let's see. Need the White Tiger Spirit to gain access to number 3. The second Power Surge and Heat Wave 1 to get number 4. For number 5, I need Regard 1 and Body Counter.
Yeah, trust me, each of those master abilities is very fun. Some of them will be heat attacks, others will be like, some of them will be offensive, some will be defensive, but every single one of them is useful. Some can be hard to trigger, but they just need practice. And you will get plenty of practice in this game.
Okay, so basically once I get the White Tiger Spirit, everything else in that first straight line is all more damage. Good.
More or less. Well, the Spirit of Fire Water are more or less
Do I want to spend the one more 2 million, leaving me with 1 million left to get the Charged Fist? Because that looks like it could be fun.
It can be useful.
Yeah, let's do it. There's plenty more money to come where all that came from. Ooh, achievement unlocked, a wise investment. Now then, got a nice little supply of healing items. Do a quick save. Yeah, let's wander around, get to the next area, and see if there's anyone else who wants to try and pick a fight with me.
Entire city. I mean, it feels like it sometimes in the Yakuza games. Even in Ishin, it still feels like the entire city is trying to pick a fight with you. Not that I mind it; it's free XP, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's also free money as well. But also, if you notice, when you change fighting styles, your music changes. Unless you're in a scripted sequence like fighting for the Dojima family HQ or in a boss fight, obviously.
Yeah, nice touch.
Yep. There's also 4 different fight tracks, like just general fight tracks for both Majima and Kiryu. One of my favorites has to be Brawler, I'd say. It's the basic one, but Brawler has to be made. I mean, there is one other that I prefer as Brawler, but I can't talk about spoiling.
Oh, from helping that guy out, I just got toughness C.
Yep. They'll always give you some decent items, or, well, just a random item, but sometimes you can even get platinum plates or diamond plates out of helping random guys in the street. And they sell for a heck of a lot.
Nice.
I think a platinum plate sells for at least $1 million. Or maybe it sells for 12 mil, I can't remember. But it sells for a decent amount.
Okay, now if I find Nishiki, let him know. I fought my way through Dojima HQ and I'm not dead!
I just realized you probably want to hold off on that. Because if you go down the street a bit more, well, after this, well, okay, so bit of a fair warning. After this cutscene plays out, you're gonna Kiryu's basically gonna say, "Okay, I want to go home for the day." Before that happens, right down the street, like if you just go straight down the street, the way the just past what is essentially the general store. If you go near the general store, like anywhere near the general store, it will trigger an encounter with Mr. Shakedown.
Oh dear.
It's basically the introductory encounter, but after you trigger that, he will become a randomly wandering opponent. So, as you're probably aware from Aaron, you know how like we used to have wanderers, like wandering mobs in dungeons and WoW during our experience with the Auspicious? Yeah, Mr. Shakedown can appear anywhere. Just like the random enemies that you've been encountering in the street, Mr. Shakedown can be encountered just anywhere. You can get a tracker to see where he is in the city at any given time, so you can pause and take a look. Once you get the encounter tracker, but after that first encounter, it becomes a lot tougher. Yes, you can win the first encounter if you're lucky. Because you just have to reduce his health by a certain amount, and he can just leave after he reduces his health by a certain amount. But he can one-shot you in that encounter, especially if he knocks you down. Even in late game, if he knocks you down and hits you while you are down, he will generally hit you with a heat attack, and you won't be getting up after that, generally.
詳しい話はそこで聞かせてくれ。
わかった。
じゃあ後でな。
So there's something to keep in mind. Seriously, Mr. Shakedown is like an annoying one to encounter. You'll always know it when it is a Mr. Shakedown because they all share the same body type. Basically think Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, if you go past the general store to the north, you're gonna trigger the encounter with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna save real quick before that.
Yeah, which is why it's locked off the street, because it doesn't want. It's locked off those specific areas of the street, which is why I always make sure to be very, very careful before this bit. Yeah, he's coming up in just a sec. Yep, there he is, right there. That's Mr. Shakedown. That's Ekashira. You've just triggered the encounter. And you're gonna be mugged.
Good thing I spent most of it on upgrades before doing this, because
But yeah, if you lose to him, he will steal all of the money you literally have on you. Like every single penny, he will literally shake you down for every single penny if you lose. Every Mr. Shakedown will. So
yeah, he looks like he's got a whole freaking head on me.
Does. Every Mr. Shakedown of the game uses his body type. I mean, he looks like he's a kind of a nerdy fedora, but he really isn't.
Wow, that hurt!
I did warn you.
Yow!
If you get too low health in a Mr. Shakedown fight, always heal.
Ow.
Otherwise, that'll happen. Ouch.
That's gonna be fun to bump into.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you win the fight, you get a different set of dialogue from this guy. It's specifically scripted so that you can win against him. I did warn you to get some levels off stream, and I was referring to that particular fight with Mr. Shakedown.
Yeah, I got as much as I could, but when I was trying to do the off-stream leveling, I couldn't find anyone to fight.
Honestly, just usually pick the main streets and just see if you can find encounters of people behind in the back streets. It's honestly just stand around for a couple minutes and eventually you find someone, just like in the main square usually. Like just outside of Tachibana's place, like that main square. That's a great spot to just hang around for a couple of minutes and you usually find someone if you wander around that area.
Yeah, so just basically hang around that area for a bit. Once I wipe the floor with whoever's there, just wait around for a bit, see if and then more will end up coming.
More or less, just hang around like the main entertainment areas. Like just go between like the bowling area, the batting cages, the Maharaj or the disco. Just like go around on all. They'll always be on the main street, so just stick to main streets rather than alleyways and side streets because that's where you'll find most enemies. Alleyways and side streets are a great way of avoiding enemies, but you'll usually in the back alleys you'll find times like bikers or guys getting picked on. like that guy you found that was getting his ass kicked at the shrine. Usually you'll find that. There's also like up north is also a great way to find like there's also plenty of places like in the up north streets that people will be getting their ass kicked. So if you see people that are getting bullied by enemies, they are a great way to get like both items and just fight. Certain Bori also plays by more or less the same rules. And don't worry, you'll learn the layout. Honestly, in fact, I'd also advise learning the layout of Kamurocho and certain Bori as you go through this game, because they will show up. They are the two main locations in both Yakuza games. Like, for example, Kiwami 2 starts you out in certain Bori, but has you also in... Well, it actually has you in certain Bori, but will also have you in Kamurocho as well. And the layout does not change between the games. It keeps more or less the same layout. And all the shops and the restaurants must be in the same locations too. Some things will change due to like time, due to the passage of time, but most of the places will generally be the same. And the streets will always all have the same names, so it's best to learn like the actual layout.
Yeah, but considering that now I know about those Mr. Shakedowns, let me see. Is there anything else I can use can unlock? So
nope.
Let me see. Nope.
Not at the moment.
There. Nope. I've gotten as much as I possibly can with the amount I currently have on me.
This is correct.
Yeah. I showed it at the beginning, but I have been trying to do a little bit of practicing with the karaoke.
How well has it gone?
Better. Not as abysmal as it was before.
This is excellent to hear.
Still far from perfect. Still have some points where I get some choke points here and there, but still improved.
This is good. Kiryu and Majima both have different song selections. In fact, since you're on chapter 2, Riz Broken in the Shadows, right?
Yep.
Well done. Yeah, your next chapter, Gilded Cage, is Majima's first chapter, so it basically switches between characters every 2 chapters. If I recall correctly. But I'm not going to give you any details about Majima's chapters. I will give you fair warning though, his fighting style is very different from Kiryu. Like, his main fighting style is named Thug, not Brawler.
Okay, here we go.
Go, go, go! Hey, 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 hey!
I forgot to turn the volume back up before doing this.
Oh well.
Yay, yay, yay! Oi, oi, oi! Moshi moshi! Go, go! Moshi moshi! ベルに触れたおいおいおい愛してるイケイケだぜ
Something that's kind of funny about having him singing along with the volume a little muffled.
じゃんじゃんチャチャラチャラじゃんじゃんチャチャラチャラディンディン
After this, I'll turn the volume back up and go for another one. And it seems like the issue was that having the thing being tied to the main volume, which I tend to turn the master volume down, so I'm not having to fight and talk over the game.
I use my volume mixer on like the actual Windows volume mixer myself to fix that problem. Because I find turning the in-game volume down using its settings just makes the sound feel much more muffled. Just using the master volume, it just makes everything feel muffled in game. So I just turn on the actual Windows volume mixer slider so I can actually hear, and it doesn't. So I can hear it both in its full effect, but also so it's not so loud.
Yeah, that's a good point. Listening to is turn the down just doesn't lower the volume, just makes it sound more muffled.
Which is just.
So the more downsides of this game setup.
Pretty much.
Okay, here we go.
I sing for you.
Which one did you select? Bakamitai?
Yep. Still room for improvement, but better than that.
Abysmal first performance.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, hey, no offense or anything abysmal.
Yeah, that was awful.
I mean, I'm amazed actually how bad it was.
Yeah. I think I managed to at least I've shown some improvement.
Oh, certainly.
And adjust the audio back. That might be something to look into investing at some point, is a sound mixer, so I can have more fine control over these things.
ちょっとあれよくない？まあそういうのいいかな。
おい待てよ。
Oh, speaking of the Men in Black. Should probably see about healing up. So...
Don't forget you can heal during the middle of a fight. It's one of the game's most important functions.
Mm-hmm. But... and I did get that, that one free toughness Z. So... I might as well use that.
Don't be afraid to fill up your inventory either, because you can always go to the item box if you need more healing items. Never be afraid to fill up the item box. It's available from any payphone.
Alright, let's head over to Kiryu's apartment now, for now. Let's see what kind of apartment the future Dragon of Dojima started off living in.
Humble beginnings. He was only a low-ranking Yakuza. Now he's an equally low-ranking civilian.
Orada, Kiryu. 入るぞ。
ビールしかねえぞ。
分かってるって。他に期待しちゃいねえ。
錦。あれから柏木さん、なんか言ってたか。
いや、何も。
Nice bit of detail as they take the shoes off automatically.
でもお前が生きて戻ってきたの見てから、またすげえ勢いで冷麺食ってたよ。
Step onto that floor, they actually
それま
automatically
で
already
は
have
む
the
っ
shoes
つり
off.
黙って何にも喋らなかったんだけ
Yeah,
ど
in
な。
little entry where they still have the shoes on, which is a cool detail. You see,
人らしい。
actually, the shoes appear and disappear.
だろ。そうか。あのクゼが円弧詰めることになるとはな。何が起きるかわからねえもんだ。
ああ、だがまだこれからだ。若頭補佐の3人のうちの誰かが殻の一粒を手にすりゃ、風間のおやつさんは組を追われる。それに俺の殺しの濡れ衣も晴らさねえと。殺に目つけられたらもう終わりだ。
そのことなんだけどよ、キリュウ。実はな、東光クレジットの社長、さっき殺されたぞ。
Great.
何？
ニュースになってる。会社の中で撃ち殺されてたらしい。あの社長はクゼの指示でお前を殻の一坪におびき出したんだろう。多分クゼがその口封じに殺させたんだ。
クゼはあいつはそんなに簡単に人を殺すのか。
あのバカなんだってやるさ。てめえの身を守るたんだ。だからよ、正面切ってクゼから真犯人聞き出すってのは 相当難しいぜ。他のやり方考えねえと。
他のやり方。
いや、そんなもんがありゃ苦労しねえか。
錦、お前橘不動産って知ってるか？
あ？橘不動産？
組を抜けた後、その橘って男が来たんだ。空の一坪を手にするために協力しろとな。奴は俺の濡れ衣を晴らせるとも言っていた。
おい、待てキリ。俺知ってるぞ、この橘不動産。奴、空の一坪にまで手出そうとしてんのか。
Well,
どういう連中なんだ？
橘不動産は町に事務所構えてるような真っ当な会社じゃねえ。俺も聞きかじりだけどよ、一言で言え、カムロ町に特化した不動産乗っ取りのスペシャリストだ。
不動産乗っ取り？
ああ、今カムロ町は狭い土地に飲み屋やら風俗やら店がひしめき合って空きがねえ。しかもそのほとんどを東上界の極道たちが仕切ってる。だが橘不動産はそのカムロ町の鉄の壁に穴を開けることができるんだ。
鉄の壁に穴を開ける。
どんなに繁盛してる店だろうが、橘不動産が目をつけりゃ数日持たずに中の人間は追い出されちまう。金、脅迫、嫌がらせ。ヤクザ顔負けのやり口で店潰しちゃ空きになった不動産を転売するって話だ。たとえ東上界のケツ持ちと勝ち合おうがお構いなしにな。今時の不動産周りは金の足づかみ競争だ。得体の知れない連中が群がってるけど、その中でも橘不動産は札付きだ。東上界本家も連中を排除しようと追ってるらしい。
本家か？
そのくらい厄介な連中ってことだ。けどそいつらがおめえの味方につくとなると面白くなるな。
信用できる相手ならの話だ。なんで俺を引き込もうとするのか橘の腹が読めね
なら明日少し突っ込んで橘不動産を調べてみようぜ。探ってみる価値はある。
え。いや、調べるのは俺一人でやる。
あ？
お前が俺と一緒に動けば堂島組に目をつけられる。お前は関わるな。
桐生、
組抜けると決めた時から一人でやるのは覚悟の上だ。
So it sounds like this Tachibana is maybe just as much, if not more, ruthless than some of the Yakuza out there.
Well, something like that.
Okay, I need to find information on Tachibana.
Whoa!
You'll need to listen in on NPCs. This is a pretty standard operation in the games. Yakuza 0, this particular part of Yakuza 0 is a bit annoying, this particular section, but in the rest of the mainline games, honestly, this process is a lot more streamlined. They figure out what they were doing in the later games.
ちょっと待ってて。
But in 0, it's a bit more tedious.
Mm.
Like these two, for example, they got things that are like dialogue over their heads. Pay attention to what they're saying, because the info they give out will spit out will be relevant to tracking down Tachibana.
Well, the businesses that he's bought out, huh? That could be something. The question is, which is where are the businesses that he's bought out? Not sure what they would look like. On
You'll need to search around for people. There will be a group not far from where you are. That another pair of people standing nearby, or somewhere nearby, that will give you another clue. It's just you gotta find them. Best place to search is probably on the same street that you're currently on. But also keep a weather eye out, because you may run into sub-stories or a Mr. Shakedown. But they may or may not be on the same street that you're currently on, but it's generally another pair of people that talking face to face, like those two you just encountered. They'll have like one of them has a head on their head. Great, you can interact with it. I'm going towards the parking lot with my star guy. That's the only clue you're getting. I'm not taking out all the fun of the search for you. I will give you that. That is a clue I'll give you just to help start you off on your search. Because this search was long enough that honestly, in fairness, I didn't even bother with the search until I would just kind of wander around the city randomly and started beating the crap out of enemies. See, there's another group of men in black right there. Since you're on a main street, they usually show up. If you want to piss them off, you don't even need to run. You don't need to walk up to them. You just kind of bump into them and it'll tick them off.
Yep.
There we go. Sub-story.
A hardcore hooligan with the ultra pompadour.
Oi.
Yep. You've started the sub-story. Damned Yankee.
Oh no, this guy's trying way too hard.
Nani?
You'll understand why this guy is trying too hard if you follow up. Just basically go to the main square, and you can follow up the sub-story that way. If you want to do the sub-story before continuing the main story. That is the point of sub-stories after all. They're a nice little distraction from the main story that can give you cool rewards. However, just a piece of forewarning, it's a sub-story where you have to get the answers right. Usually due to context clues helps. There you go. Yeah, if you follow him and you go to the main square, you'll get the main sub-story. There you go, that little exclamation mark is the sub-story.
Got to punch out some Yakuza first.
Feel like it. Honestly, you can actually avoid combat in cases like this just by going to the interact prompt with the sub-story, and it'll cause enemies to despawn if you can trigger the actual interact prompt before the cutscene before they can actually start a fight with you.
Yeah, fair, but more money.
True, but it is useful to know.
Mm-hmm.
I love this sub-story.
Oh.
These guys are actual hardcore hooligans, also known as part of the Yankee Japan.
Yeah, I think I've heard the term Yankee thrown around a few times in some of the anime I've seen over the years.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Go and talk to him. Yeah, the guy you just bumped into.
Oi.
Eh?
You ugly knob.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee willikers.
Hmm? Nani? Hmm.
Oh, this should be good.
何
Yep, I can give you the answers if you want.
Sure, I'd appreciate that.
Alright. There's also another one of these answer-based sub-stories around somewhere near the shrine, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, better go try and find it while I'm out and about searching. As far as Kiryu goes, Kyo, yeah, he's more than just a hooligan. He's, well, at this current point in time, a former Yakuza. So
Hey, Crazy Kaio is good. I think it's Kaio at least.
Yep. Yeah, so gotta give him credit. He's got a good eye.
Kyo. Yeah, Kyo. Crazy Kyo is good.
Yeah, more less so touch me and get a cut, and more touch me and get your face punched in. Okay then.
Eh?
All right. Crazy Kyo, Sleazy Tarashi.
Hi.
And Bad Boy Aku.
Jeez, these guys are hopeless. These poor guys are hopeless.
They're not hooligans, they're beans! Pretty good guys at heart, that's the entire problem here!
because I still got a bit of delay. I'm mostly able to adapt though.
No worries.
Start your engines.
I'm just kind of checking at the other ones. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Yeah, start your engines is the correct answer.
Ah. Hmm? Hmm.
I love this part.
Is Puppy Chibi-chan? Oh, these guys are about as far from punks or hooligans as you can possibly get.
Huh?
Poor guy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he scared the poor guy.
Oh my. Oh my. He's actually crying. How are you guys managing to make yourselves out as being punk icons?
Easy, nay. Hello there.
Yeah.
Rescuing puppies.
Rescuing puppies?
Trust me.
I'll go with it. And hey, nickname.
Aye.
Okay, now what's Bad Boy Aku's shtick going to be?
Hmm?
Time You Crushed a Gang, a funny recent event.
Time You Crushed a Gang.
You're right. This is a really fun little side story.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Time to see if they can pull this off.
ああ。
Got a wild shirt.
I say I love the hair.
ああ。
Okay, that was nice.
Now then. Let's see, where was the stage? Oh, turn around. After you finish using the phone booth. And go in the direction of the bowling alley, I think. Well, direction of the bowling alley and go down that street. So...
Bowling alley, so...
behind the stage of the Yakuza Silver's, so yeah, to the left. Yeah, bowling alley. The market bowl basically go in the direction of the bowling alley, the market bowl there behind you. And then go down the street to the left of the bowling alley. There you go. No, not behind you. Sorry, there's a bit of yeah. Yeah, here you go, here we go. Say hello to Miss Tatsu. And there's a particular piece of music that's going to start up in a second. Yep, that's Bacchus's theme. So you know exactly what's coming next.
Oh, a new fighting style.
Yep. It's time for beast style. Trust me, you will like beast.
Hey.
Sugar moves. That's a new one. A little down the wrong tube.
Ooh. Don't die.
Oh.
No.
You're gonna enjoy this.
可愛がってあげる。だらしない男だね。
ひらめいた。
Hot damn.
Oh, yeah.
Beast is your slow and strong style. Okay, you're slow and strong style, I should say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oi.
This is why the devs of the game would never put Kiryu in a fighting game. Especially not one like Dead or Alive. Kiryu would never hit a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can already hear how the music's changed. You need to go near an item to pick up. These guys are currently tutorials, so you can't actually win the fight. Go near those crates and press the X button. Basically, any object you can pick up, like any sign or object you pick up, anything lying on the ground while using Beast style, if you press the light attack button, Kiryu will automatically pick it up and batter the nearest enemy with it.
Oh, I can get used to this.
The resist guard won't completely negate damage as it says here, but it will obviously heavily reduce damage. The best part is if you actually pick up, if you can actually grab an enemy with a heat action on them, Kiryu will actually swing them round like a hammer throw and smack them into the. Yep, it's like he's throwing the hammer. and that move you saw Miss Tatsu perform, you can also perform that, but it has to be done from resist guard. Basically, That one where you break the shoulders and slam them. The way that's performed is you go into resist guard. Okay, so go into a stance with RB. Use resist guard with LB. Hold those at the same time, and when an enemy strikes you, activate a heat action just as the enemy strikes you, and when the enemy, like after the while the enemy is hitting you, press the Y button, and you will trigger the heat action. And you will automatically perform that attack. It is highly damaging, and you'll inflict damage for all 3 portions of the attack: breaking the shoulders, punching them in the face, and throwing them. Weak chumps like these guys would go down in 1 hit from it as well, so... Idiots.
Yes. What? Yes. Now.
Oi.
Yes.
Huh?
What?
No, then I'm afraid I gotta go.
I was planning.
Take care, Nate.
Yeah, I was planning on wrapping it up probably after this anyway, because we've been going for over 2.5 hours. So, thanks for coming.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one, Nate.
You too. Yeah, I gotta admit, I have been enjoying this game.
That's good. Good.
I'm legit glad I finally got into starting to play the Yakuza series.
Yeah, fun. Yes.
Okay, now go to a phone and save so we can wrap things up for the time being. Oh, yeah, got a little interruption here. Oh, I think I just unintentionally stumbled upon a clue of what I was looking for Tachibana Real Estate. Oh, lucky.
Good job.
Hakua building on Shichifuku Street. I now have a specific direction I can go searching. But for now, quick little save. And with that, I think it's time to wrap up for this stream. Well, that went good. Got a nice long stream streaming. Made some good bit of progress. Had a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I think after all of this, I'm definitely getting interested and enjoying the Yakuza series. Now, the question will be, how far into the Yakuza series will I go? Because this is a big series, and I'm starting with one of the more recent ones, a prequel that's set before the first. So, bare minimum, I want to do Zero and Kiwami, which is kind of a updated version, if I'm understanding correctly, of the first game. So, we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm enjoying myself. Although I'm still kind of getting my butt kicked a lot here and there. And yeah, this has just been for the first 2 chapters with Kiryu. I haven't even had a chance yet of meeting and playing as Goro Majima. Whom, from what I've heard, is going to be quite the experience.
That explains Magasit, this person's shitpost.
Yeah, I do believe that it would be Majima-san. But for now, that's going to be it for tonight. I want to thank everyone who came by to join the call. Thank you, Nickname, and thank you, and thanks to MT. Although he kind of popped out from it, didn't say much. Orsk, and definitely a Stormy, especially for helping me get those right answers on that Yankee quest. So, and thank you to those who hopped in and joined the chat. Fiji Man,
you're welcome.
Wow.
a little dry by or pop in, pop out thing there. Yeah, Fishman, Birch, Mr. The Shadow On, thank you for joining the chat, and thank you to everyone who came by to watch. I hope you all had a wonderful time. The next scheduled stream should be on Sunday, and going to be making my attempt to work my way through the second half of the Burial at Sea DLC for BioShock Infinite.
Oh, that's such a good game.
Don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the way through Burial at Sea, because from what I've been told, it's a lot longer than Part 1 was. So I'll see how far I can get through. But until then, let's see who is live and streaming that we could potentially raid. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like Fee is up to something. Looks like Total War Warhammer 2 by the looks of it. I am still a relative newcomer to the whole Warhammer franchise. I mean, my only experience with that so far has been playing Darktide and starting to listen to the Caiaphas Cain novels. So, yeah, kind of limited interaction there, but yeah. I mean, as far as why I'm listening to the Caiaphas Cain books, I'm still in only the first book, so still got a lot to go with that. But I've been enjoying that. Darktide is pretty fun, but yeah, it's a really grim world setting.
Yeah, just a bit.
Okie dokie. Check the raid, make sure I've spelled her name right.
Tends to help.
Alrighty. Well, gonna go raid Fee, and until next time, y'all take care now. Bye-bye! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye!